Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Northern Journey. In the last episode, we began our journey northward. We picked up as we were lost in our rowboat, probably bringing supplies back and forth from someplace, when someone up on a cliff ledge shot holes in our boat. Could have probably annihilated us, but didn't want to. And what a coincidence it was that we met someone who was looking for someone who was stranded to do a bunch of tasks for him. The deal being that we complete these tasks, and he gives us a way off this island or location we found ourselves in. Right now, we are tasked with exploring and figuring out what was stolen from the gentleman who wants these things back. A flute player of some sort. And I suspect some sort of... what's the word I'm looking for? Demigod, we'll say, who doesn't want to get his hands dirty, but would like for us to get our feet and our own hands dirty, traveling around in the areas we're going to find ourselves in, and killing insects, it would seem. Giant spiders. In any case, we've unlocked a new area, and now it's time to explore it. So let's get to the forest path. Actually, before we do that, this is my second time, this heads up, recording this particular part. I'm having issues using OBS Studio to record the game. There are audio problems I am encountering which prohibit the game from being rendered down to a more manageable size. I know you guys don't care, but it takes 10 hours to do the video editing, at which point I can't record anything else while that's going on. It's a bit frustrating that it takes so long, only to have problems in it. Not saying it's the game's fault, it's just unlucky. Unfortunately, though, this is the second time we do it. That's such a shame, too, because it was amazing last time I did the forest path. Let's do it again. Or I'm gonna do it again. Let's go. Hey, flutes. Lucky you to have a tranquil walk in the forest. You see that glowing sphere down the path? If you take a life, it will absorb the energy into itself. You need it to destroy dark barriers. It will also check the depth of water in front of you. Green means shallow, red means deep. Do not waste your projectiles on the black spy. It cannot be harmed by your feeble weapons. See you on the other side. It's like a wisp to me, but not leading us someplace where it will kill us. Absorb lives. None. The way... well, we'll talk about absorb lives when we reach a dark barrier. If it's a living creature, and we kill it, we get its credit for doing so, which seems to power this thing and allow us to break through them. It also got really dark outside, but no stars in the sky. And we're in a valley of some sort, going downward from the mountains we entered. Reminds me of some of the places I've been in North Jersey. Only there will be significantly less rocks to worry about, hopefully, on this path. Oh, that's a shame if this happens. Okay. I don't know if I can fix this. That is the black spy, and he seems to be having some trouble. I don't know if I can fix him. If he breaks, we won't really see him around to do the things the black spy does. I'm going to quickly leave and come back. 1 second. Now, if he gets stuck, he may remain stuck. This is such a shame. I've encountered this almost every time I've been on the forest path, but usually not till much later. Okay, good, he's fixed. Hello. Spy. There was a movie I remember watching a long time ago when I was a youngin' called The Battle for Endor. I think it was the second one, if I remember, in the two-part series. And there was this really fast-running forest creature called Tiki. This reminds me of an extremely creepy version of that thing from that movie. Flutes told us that we can't hurt this thing with our feeble weapons. So we're going to let it just exist. And hopefully it doesn't cause us any trouble. Playing it here, by the way, makes me really wish someone had made a first-person mod for Darkwood. That would have been an amazing experience. And hello, we have other moving things. I need this tree, Mr. Spy. A little too high. It's a little too low. So good. They don't look like spiders to me. There's some sort of beetle. And more importantly, you should know that, just like most games, if it moves, it's hostile. Look at the claw on the spy sticking out, looking at us. It's a bit funny that this area is called the forest path, because we probably won't be on it. It's like an assassin bug of some sort, but it spits. Great thematic music for this area, too. Green ring indicates shallow waters. Red indicates deep. I think some pools or ponds can have different water levels in them. Keep that in mind before you go sprinting across what you think will be an entirely shallow pool. But that won't be the case here in the forest path. Ooh. Always take the high ground. And preferably cover. This area looks like, kind of, an area I like to walk around near me. There's a park a few miles away. You can drive there in about 5 or 6 minutes. And it has low-level areas like this, with ponds and mires in them. Not the best place to go during the summer because of the mosquitoes that are everywhere. But very nice during all the other months. You see the green ring, the circle? It's safe to walk in this water. I see another spitting. Oh, that wasn't the one I was aiming for. Oh! Sometimes, viewer, I'm amazing. Hold on, this is is not working. Okay. Oh, I didn't start a clock. Very important, I don't record longer than an hour. Let's put this here. Okay. That disgusting sounding thing was a leech. Came out of the water for us. Thankfully, I have never been bitten by such a creature in real life. I tend to avoid wandering around in ponds or the like here. Arrows for a bow we don't possess. Since we don't have the bow yet, we don't really need these arrows. So I will just mark down that I'm leaving them here. Yes, I have a little piece of paper where I plan on tracking ammo drops lying around, because it could be that important that we come back here and get them. Once we have a bow, though, we'll pick up some arrows for it, too. Yeah, that's not a spider. Where's the leech? God, they make horrific sounds. Can you imagine if insects made sounds like this when they were coming for you? That'd be horrible. It would make dealing with the fleas at my house a bit easier, though. It's been how many months now? 4 months, and I'm still dealing with them. I have no clue what they're even eating in my house any longer, because they haven't bitten me in at least 3 months. And I don't have any pets. Now that's suspicious. Trolls or something like them. See, I don't know why I call them trolls, but we were attacked by these at the end of the forest path. And we needed their credit. Okay. Not bad. And sir, you are right near a +1 max life. I'm taking this. That's nightmarish. Apparently I'm not a good shot. It looks like some sort of horsefly. Now I'm miserable at this. It got one. Further. Ooh! They leap at you. Wonder what these things eat when they can't get stranded guy. Hello, Bly. What are you so intently staring at us for? I can see the horsefly from here. Oh, that hit it. That absolutely hit it. I think, for some reason, of all the enemies I've fought in the game, this particular one can't be hit sometimes. Yeah, that hit it too. Okay. It's not working. Whoa! It does not want us near that shrine. Ooh. Ironically, to avoid being hit by the horsefly. Oh! We got hit by the giant thing. Oh, nice. And by one of the claws. Plus 1 max life. 1 second. Around to make sure we didn't leave any other vials here before we leave the shrine area. And we'd like to look at what the shrine is. I did not. Oh my goodness. Oh, it must have been alive when they stuck it on the horn there. I love the detail that the blood is running down that side of the statue as well. This reminds me of something from the original Flash Gordon movie. Sorry, the one they made in the 70s or 80s. Alright, let's double back and see if we left any life back here. You think the townsfolk did such a thing? They don't seem... Well, the witches might have, actually. Yeah, the witches might have done something to that. Or maybe the very ugly girl in the cell is the one who, did something there? You'll note I'm trying not to use the emergency health vials. There's a very good reason for this. We will be needing to restock up on them frequently. Frequently? Frequently is the wrong term to use. We're going to use them. We're going to need to use them. Because when we start fighting certain bosses... I didn't leave anything over here. We're going to go through all 5 or 4 of them that we have, and as such, we need to know where the others are because we can't resupply from them at all. My goodness, I can't speak at all today. We're going to use all the ones we've accumulated, and we're going to need to double back and pick up other ones to resupply. This is going to happen multiple times because the bosses and some of the arena battles in this game are extraordinarily difficult, which I really like. Or can be. We took a lot of damage, and there's not a lot of life out here. Oh well, alright then. Guess we are taking the horse path back. Oh, we left some behind a lake down here. I'm trying to not just simply run back to the healer in Deadwell. I like to try to only use that healer if it's an absolute emergency. We have to run all the way back there, which is going to be very time-consuming. Or whenever I'm in that area for some reason on official business. Nice. Okay. That was our first time taking hits, too. Right there. Wasn't it? I think it was. I'm glad they didn't grab me and throw me into the lake, because I'm pretty sure the pond there is deep water, if I recall correctly. And here is a dark barrier. Very Darkwood-like, and makes as the sound effect I'm familiar with of the roots from that game, too. I'm a professional. Okay. Hello, wolf on top. The village idiot found, or stole, 3 devices from me. They are called dimensional violators. They rip tunnels towards any realm you focus on. Really dangerous things. Those are what you need to find and recover. Traveling flute player. So they rip portals into reality and let you go to other dimensions. Seems like a really dangerous thing to just hold on to, but it could be fun, I suppose, if you want to talk to Shub-Niggurath or Yith, or who knows what else out there, or maybe go to some other nicer place. Which I can't think of at the moment, but there's bound to be some nice dimensions out there, are filled with horrible monsters. Hello, grinning face. Uh-oh. I heard something. Which means something is aware of me. Spider. Creepy eye spider. Shouldn't make any sounds, though, when they're trying to sneak up on me. It'd be much more efficient if they didn't. I wonder if anyone's modded the game to make a hard mode so that the most monsters don't make sounds. Would make them much tougher. It's getting more rotted as we proceed down here. Must be more moist. More, wet. Covering all of this. That's another jumper. Oh, look at him hiding over there. There's an orange flask over there. We'll take a look at that after we use the high ground for a bit. Make sure we don't have any more spiders guarding it. Oh man, when I got it, I got it. The sound effect of the stone smacking into something is so satisfying in this game. And when you can hit a thing from far distance because you know the angle of the sling, it feels so good. Too high. Where? Okay. There's a spitter over there, but I can't see it. So we'll have, I think we're done in using this high ground. Let's head on down and see what this flask is. Plus carry capacity ammo and 1/5 emergency health. Let's talk about capacity ammo, though we don't have another weapon at the moment. Oh, right. And there's one of those flasks in each level, including the one in Deadwell. We didn't find it because we don't have access to that flask yet. The way the ammo capacity works is that every time you pick up a flask, a set amount of ammo is granted for each of your weapons. The bow, for example, will always gain 2 more arrows to your maximum, as will, I think, for example, the invertebrate crossbow. The repeating crossbow will get 5. The bear crossbow gets like half or a third of an ammo. So keep that in mind when you pick up those flasks. You will slowly begin improving. Some weaponry will improve their total allotments in greater amounts than others. It also grants you 1/5 towards unlocking the ability to carry another emergency health. Every 5, you'll be able to carry one more health potion. I have the hiccups. Okay, so... Whoa, in the air. Nice. There's 2 of them. Brother and sister combo. Oh, that's a shame. It turned it around. It should have lunged for me if it wanted to get me. When you destroy, by the way, a dark barrier, it will take all the lives you've accumulated so far. There will be enough things for you to kill between dark barriers so that you don't have to worry about scrounging. I hear what sounds like a leech here too. I'm gonna try to get the spitter. Flyer thing. Yep, that's what they're called now, flyer things. Oh, good for you, dropping down just as that went that way. You'd think we could just pick up a stick and use it as a weapon, but you're not allowed to. There are melee weapons in this game, but they're used in a throwing capacity, which we'll see later. Alright, so we we're leaving behind another emergency health. Let me write this down. Okay. For some reason, this is really uncanny. This scarecrow-like thing? Fox head. Bones for the right arm. And a shaft for the rest of it. It looks like it's staring down at something. But there's nothing where it's staring. Alright, well, let's proceed onward. And the map is drawn. The maps, I will say, aren't too helpful in this game. You can't mark them. You can't use them to see what you might have left behind. They don't put any markings on it. But it's a sign of how far you are in the game. The map is over on the right-hand side of the screen, in case you did not notice it earlier. It does show the entrances and exits to the different zones. But generally this is going to be a very linear game, so you don't have to worry too much about doubling back unless you want to check to see if you missed anything in a spot. Feeling very exploratory. Look at you hiding up there. Oh, that was a miss. Obviously. Oh, that was 2. Ooh, I love the outspread legs. As you leap to latch onto me. Reminds me of ticks. Alright, let's go to Ravenfen. Fluter's here. Hey, Fluter. Hi, Shipwrecked. There are 3 old grave mounds at this place. Enter them. A bow is resting inside the nearest mound. This I would acquire first, since the sheep have gone mad from ticks. The second has a key. And the third? There's also a shield to find here. It's not for your protection, but part of a puzzle. Take it. Lastly, a huge stone near a rock slide further ahead blocks our path. Find the thing that makes the stone fall. It was at this point, viewer, in the game, when I got to this far, and I stared out over this, that I realized 2 things. I love this game. The atmosphere is amazing. I love the design of the levels. The art looks great. The music seems to fit the zones very well. This place feels so forlorn. Yes! And if you can nail a decent distance away mosquito with a sling stone, you must have been in New Jersey at some point. Which this resembles to me in many ways. Uneven ground, mounds, lots of rain, swamp, and gigantic mosquitoes, just like we have. Though ours are a little bigger. I'm just kidding. But we do have many, many mosquitoes here. I like the strange mound there, too. We will obviously investigate all of this. That mosquito's too far away for me to reliably hit it. Okay. So, before we go any further, you should also know one thing about this zone. I spent about an hour and a half in this zone, unable to find the mounds, the entrances to them, because I didn't understand what Fluter meant. When I hear burial mounds, I assumed it was these 3 mounds we see. But that's not them. Those are just mounds of rocks. There's nothing buried under them, and you can't get into them. Instead, and I'm going to mention this in case you decide to pick up the game after seeing this part, or before you see this part, if you leave right now, and that is that you're looking for crypts. They will be marked by 2 statues with ravens on the side of the paths that will lead you into them. Just some useful advice. Alright. With that said, let's explore a bit. It's so hard for me to want to talk over the music in this place. These look like birch trees to me. Oh! Yeah, there's several parks I've been to in New Jersey that resemble this. Well, North Jersey, though. South Jersey doesn't have any rocks like this place has. sort here, huh? And we're not getting inside of it either. At least not yet. But we probably figured out what the key that we need to find is used for. Someone really like the ravens that were flying around here made a statue overlooking this valley as well. Reminds me of the void, that statue. I think there was something similar in one of the mines? Was it Bastion? I think so. It wasn't Phalanx. I remember the names for the mines in the void. What a great game that was we played last year. Oh, that was just a... I don't know why I did that. Friendly life, or life that's not hostile, will not... you can't kill it. Oh, that's awkward. Viewer, if you hit a mosquito in the face with a stone, and it shrugs it off and keeps coming at you, you might be in South Jersey, and you might need to start running away. The ravens cannot be harmed, for example. Neither could any of the residents in Deadwell. Like in the game Underrail, sound will attract enemies. Motion will attract enemies too. Most enemies, once they know you're there, will hunt you wherever you run. Some don't. Some will be leashed, but most will chase you. Mosquitoes will chase you all over the maps once they've gotten your scent, which is realistic. That's what they'll do in real life too. Some arrows out here. Still no bow. Ah. But do you see those statues? That's what we're looking for. First, let's go this way. Hopefully we won't need to use the thin potions for some time. Remember that I won't try to talk over certain things in the game, like waterfalls. They just make too much noise. Remember what we were told about the sheep. The first time I heard the clank of a bell, I knew that there was something to be wary of. The sheep are coming. Those are some huge ticks. Poor sheep unable to remove them. I think it's not the ticks controlling the sheep. I think the sheep see us and realize that we're a thing that can actually kill them to end their suffering. Let's see if we get this one's attention. very creepy. Or disturbing. Reminds me of an album cover my father has for a band he used to listen to back in the 60s, I think, called the Moody Blues. I don't remember what the album title was, but there were these horrible looking faces which looked a lot like these on the album cover. Found the bow from the east. The bow has a different firing arc than the slingstone has. Fires straighter and for longer. Does more damage as well. Accurate and fast. Weapon for all tasks. 100 damage immediately upon firing it. I wish it had a different firing arc to better guide you into exactly where the arrow is going to go. But it's a good weapon, and we'll find, I think, the most ammo pickups for the bow in the game as we play. And we just destroyed 3 skeletons, and there are 3 coffins here. Unless they come back from wherever they went to find us in their home. Let's investigate this statue we've seen now. Keeping an eye open for any additional mosquitoes. We don't want to use the bow regularly. The bow's a good weapon to use if you miss your slingstone and still feel confident that you can hit whatever it is that's charging you. But otherwise we want to use the sling as much as possible to conserve ammunition. At least at this point in the game. So that looks like an old man face to me. Staring out over the moor here. I wonder what he sees. And he stares on this side as well. Looks like there's something in his mouth. But we won't have the option to zoom in, so I can't tell what it is. It's not blinking or glowing, so I don't think we can shoot it down. If we actually come back here later, without worrying about ammo, actually, I guess we can try a slingstone at it. If my character could get the firing arc right. Nope. Shifted at the last second. One more time. Nope. Vandalism. Ah, I knew it was here. Another +1 max life. The first one I found in this zone was that one, as I fell off this trying to escape some sheep which were chasing me. Oh, that was an easy toss, Tim. You missed. Uh-oh. Sheep knows we're here. Oh, that hit it. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. What's more dangerous, you're asking? Mosquitoes or sheep? in this game. Oh, ho, ho, ho. The mosquitoes. The mosquitoes are like, I think they're called, what we have here, one of the many mosquitoes we have here, I think are called aldaphili. And they will not stop trying to get to you until they have had their fill. In this game, they will keep thrusting their proboscis into you until you die. They will not stop. So you gotta keep running. Look at that ambush sheep. Yes. Oh, yes! Huh. Makes me think I should name myself after a slinger in Aeodor Genesis at this rate. How good I am at this, Tim said. As humble as he always is. Well, yes, good viewers. Are you supposed to remain humble? I wonder. You are. The answer is yes, you are. But it's hard when you're this good using a sling in a video game. I don't think we're allowed up there. Oh, mosquito! Mosquito! Just like in real life. Only there's two things in real life that are different than mosquitoes. Number one, you would never feel it. It would be biting you and you would have no clue it was there. Unless you are super reactionary to their bites. And number two, they don't leave and stab you over and over again as if they're a murderer. They just leave the proboscis in you and drink up all the blood they need. Okay, that was bad. Some sort of water shrine. An upside down face there. Another carry capacity. There's some people down there too. We'll visit them in the next episode. We've got about another 10 minutes for this one. Something about life and carry capacity we should talk about, or ammo pickups we should talk about now. When you run over an item and you don't need it, you won't pick it up. But if you needed even one piece of ammo from that pickup, you will pick up the entire thing. The same for life. If you're down one life and you run over a 25 life vial, you will get one life and remove the vial. So it works like the old Torok game from an age ago, or Hexen, if I recall correctly. So keep that in mind as you play. If, once again, I assume you're picking up the game. Alright, we need to kill more things. "12 more things, to be precise. So let's go back out here, we'll hunt down more mosquitoes. You will tend to clear the zones of everything that is in them, at least the early zones, which I think is fine. It gives you practice using the sling in particular and the bow. Although, I hope we didn't leave anything else around. I don't think we did. No, that missed. Oop, now it's after us. Some other games that had giant mosquitoes in them. Grim Dawn, giant mosquitoes. Didn't, Dungeon Siege have mosquitoes in it? I think they did. I heard you. I hear another one as well. My goodness. They really should not make any sounds if they want to get us. The high ground. Yeah, these things are what I thought we had to go in it, or I had to go in at first. Nice! Oh, I like how that one just levitated up, though. Like 2 hits if you're not swinging really effectively. I was just talking about if we were going to get enough kills, and we almost did right there. Your brother. Oh! 1 more kill is what we need. Though I don't see anything out here at the moment. We do see 2 other raven statues down that way, though. Okay, it's just the sound of the river, Tim. That's not mosquitoes sticking up on you. Another full emergency health. Full emergency health. And emergency health. You don't need it in a second. Oh, let me talk about ammo a little bit more now, by the way, really quick before we go down here. Your maximum, obviously, is down here. The amount you currently carry is above that number. A key and something else are in the other 2 crypts. Or burial mounds. The key is here. This was the first place I died in the game. Multiple times. Skeletons are no joke. They leap on top of you and stay there. And there is no delay between damage you take in this game, to my knowledge. So if you take a hit and something else hits you just a fraction of a second later, you're taking that hit too. You can lose hit points very quickly in this game. I think. Looks like makeshift caskets. A stone? Or they were being constructed. It might have held all the things we destroyed here. And the Raven Watch key. And now we also have enough lives for the barrier. I think we'll end the episode by opening the door. Actually, Tim, don't run back the way you came. There's a +1 max life, I remember. Over here, I think. I hear another, it sounds like a bell to me. Did we leave a sheep out here? We must have. There it is. Shh. Ambush time. I did not think you could get up here. How does... Sheep, I guess, are... Well, sheeps are, or rams are, at least, amazing climbers. There it is. That's what we want. I think we can get to it if we jump across this way. Oops. Well, now I have to take the long way back, so I guess I will... Next episode will be up there, everyone. Let's get back to the structure we saw. Gee, did I leave anything? We did leave something here. I hear another sheep. Half a second, I heard the bell. There it is again. Alright, another +1 max health. Oops, wrong way, Tim. Or is it the right way? I don't know. I'm lost. Alright, viewer, why don't we stop here then? When we come back, we'll get that other +1 max life. And then we'll go and unlock the door. And see what's on the other side of it. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully it's been entertaining watching some Northern Journey. And maybe I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.